I welcome you all. As you already know that we have started Anaconda installation and we have done the Anaconda installation process quite successfully. Next we will move on to Jupyter Notebook. This is the most important part because here only we will be writing all our Python code for AI, data science and machine learning algorithms, right? So as you can know that once your Anaconda is installed in your machine, in your PC, then you will get a GUI like this, which is called Anaconda Navigator. From here, you just click on launch under the Jupyter Notebook. Then immediately Jupyter Notebook will be launched in your default web browser. This is very important. Remember, Jupyter Notebook will be opened in your default web browser in one particular separate tab. And you will get this kind of thing in your machine. Now you can see in this left hand side, you can see these are nothing but the different directories that you have got. Okay, so if you want to select a particular directory where you can write all of your code, then that will be the best practice. So what I will do, I will click on this Devika Python directory, and from the right hand side I will click on new. Under new will get several options. Just click on Python 3. That means I'll be writing code. All my codes will be kept in a separate directory, which is Devika Python. You can select your own directory, you can create your own directory, but my advice will be that you keep all of your coding in one place so that then searching becomes easier and referencing becomes easier for you, right? So you have understood that you are going to a particular directory of your own choice and click on Python 3. Immediately this particular window will be opened, right? This is nothing but the Jupyter Notebook window. Here you can see there is so many things written, untitled 41, right? This is nothing but the name of the notebook. So we will understand this whole Jupyter Notebook in much more detail. Also, you note down one thing, there is a thing called code. Means these are nothing but different cells. As you can see, this blue one, this is cell, this is another cell, this is another cell, this is another cell. By default, all these are code cells, means you can write code onto it. So your question will be, is there any other kind of cell? Yes. So my next thing is that I will make you understand what are the different things in Jupyter Notebook. As you have already told you, this is nothing but the notebook name untitled. This is called menu bar, file, edit, view, insert. You will get it in all kinds of IDE, right? All kinds of integrated development environment. And Jupyter is another IDE, so you will get menu bar, and then just below the menu bar you will get toolbar, where all the tools are kept in one place. Next comes, this is the code cell. As I told you that by default all the cells in Jupyter, they are code cells. Apart from code cell, there is another cell which is called markdown cell. Markdown means what? Here you can write the notes of your program. You know, Jupyter Notebook can be directly converted to your PDF. So your PDF becomes a note, your code and code explanation, or any kind of reference that you want to keep as note. For that, you have to declare that cell to be markdown cell. So whenever you are declaring a cell to be markdown cell, it means you cannot write code into it. That will be only for notes purpose, okay, for your own documentation purpose. So I have suppose given this particular first cell as markdown. As you can see, immediately this third bracket is gone from this cell. That means it indicates this is now acting as a markdown cell. Now in this markdown cell, I have written this starting Python. These are the heading. This is nothing but another kind of documentation. So only on the markdown cell, as you can see from here, there is written markdown. And how you can see the fonts are getting changed, because I am writing any note with a hash symbol. If you give only one hash, then the font will be bigger. 2 hash, font will be smaller, like this. But just you remember, because once we will be going on to Jupyter Notebook for Python coding, this particular concept will be much more clearer. Now I can change also the name of the notebook. So for that I will just click on untitled, double click it, and immediately this rename notebook window will be open. You can give any name to your notebook and you click on rename. Immediately your notebook will be renamed, right? So you have understood that mainly what are the different types of cells in Jupyter Notebook. Okay, what is the name of the Jupyter Notebook, how you can change it. Secondly, I have shown you what is menu bar, what is toolbar, and how code cell and markdown cells are different from one another, and how in code cell you can write code, and in markdown cell you can use that markdown cell for documentation purpose. Suppose if you want to write a simple code in Jupyter Notebook, then you have to declare that particular cell as code cell, and you write print starting Python, a new horizon lies ahead. So print within bracket within double quotes. Why you have given double quotes? Because this is nothing but a string or text, isn't it? String means text. Since it is a text, it's not a number, I have to enclose them in double quotes. So print within double quotes, I am writing starting Python, a new horizon lies ahead. This is the code. This is a simple one line code. Now you have to execute it. How will you execute? Control enter or shift enter. So from your keyboard, simultaneously you press control and enter. Immediately that particular code line will be executed, and as you can see, this is the output. Starting Python, a new horizon lies ahead. So congratulations, your first Python code is running. With this, we come to the end of Anaconda installation and running our first Python program in Jupyter Notebook. So stay tuned for our next lecture, which is nothing but our actual Python coding. We will start from scratch. So thank you so much for your patient hearing.